Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Ops 7 beta has been released, and I just booted it up, and I wanted to have a conversation with you, the audience, about this title while we check it out and play it together. I'd like to note, too, that this is my first time in many years that I've booted up a Call of Duty video game, let alone the beta. I figured why not give it a try, see what's new, see what's not new, and if you plan on playing the beta yourself, let me know down in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this year's Call of Duty or the beta overall. Let's jump into it. Let's have a conversation. But the reason for me booting this franchise back up is because, like I said before, I like to see what's changed. Has there been any substantial improvements to the gameplay, map design, or the mechanics? I know they added the Omni movement in. I don't know how you guys are enjoying it, but I think I'll have to give it to them. The Omni movement is pretty neat. I'll cover that in a bit about the Omni movement. I just want to see if we get a kill here. We are not getting it. Well, I just got blown up. And if you guys are tuning in for the gameplay, you are going to be disappointed in this one. Let's see if we can get a kill. We have to capture B. Guys, the guy prone on the ground. Ah! I'm so bad. This is not good. Alright, ignore my atrocious gameplay. But I typically will play Call of Duty for a couple of weeks when it comes out. And then after that, I kind of just play other games. I get my Call of Duty fixed in, and then I'm on to probably Battlefield. Oh my god. It's bad. Okay, hang on. Alright, we've respawned, but it's been fun booting up a Call of Duty title again and seeing what's new. This kind of reminds me of Black Ops 3, to be honest. Can we get a... No, can't get that. I don't know what this guy's doing. I think we should head over to B. Uh-oh. Whoops. Whoops, I forgot they have pits in Call of Duty. Well, like, right off the rip, from the map aesthetic, I mean, I guess, yeah, it fits the theme, but, I think these maps as a whole are just lacking a lot of creativity. I think they're very, they have a very perfect finish to them, and I think the best maps are like the most imperfect maps, like in terms of like assets that are being used, the messiness of the map itself, stuff like that. All right, that guy died. I got another kill, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. And if you guys have a favorite gun in this franchise, let me know down below. I loved in Black Ops 1. Oh my god. What's the AK-74U? That was a pretty good one. But let's see. What else do we need to capture here? All right, let's go to B. Oh, I wanted to talk about Omni movement after I die. Okay, hang on. All right, we spawn back in. I mean, I think it's been fun. You know, it's a Call of Duty title. It's got the Call of Duty feel to be expected. But I wanted to cover the Omni. Dang it! I wanted to cover the Omni movement, especially in this. So Omni movement is essentially what they call motion matching. They just rebranded it to Omni movement to make it sound more cool than it probably is, I guess. So what motion matching is it takes, it basically just in-betweens the animations from state to state. More smoothly, I would say, too, and that's just like the most rudimentary explanation, but essentially what Omni movement is, it's motion matching, which is kind of cool that they added this into the game. I think it adds a lot of fun variety to the ways you can kill your enemies and the movement as well, specifically. And this guy's trying to do some wall jump. What is it? Look at this guy. Oh my god, I got him. I think I just killed the Call of Duty YouTuber. All right, reload. Oh, this guy's he's doing some sniping. Look at him. He's got it. I hear somebody. Let's see. Is it the same? What is he trying? He's trying to get his Twitch clips here. Hang on. Pause the conversation. All right, no Twitch clips for you. Anyways. But I also wanted to check out if the game Black Ops 7 here has any new mechanics, and I don't know. there's the Omni movement, but that was added in previously. To be honest, I don't know if they've added in a bunch of different mechanics. It's pretty much, you know, an expected Black Ops title or Call of Duty title, like I said. Every year they do slight improvements, which kind of sucks. Because if they took their time and made the game every couple years, we could have probably a lot more variety in the gameplay, mechanics, stuff like that, if they take their time, which they probably should do after everything that's been going on with this title. We will loop back around after a new game starts. All right, now that we've joined into a new match, new lobby, and new map. Oh, I'm dead, but I did get a kill. Let's talk about the overall gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. And like I said a bunch of times this episode, it plays like a Call of Duty game. It's expected from a Call of Duty game. I mean, the gunplay feels like Call of Duty, and the audio sounds like Call of Duty. Yeah, I mean, it functions like a Call of Duty. It's your typical, I'm gonna say Call of Duty again, yeah. Typical Call of Duty video game. I mean, yeah, the gunplay feels pretty good from a gameplay standpoint. But besides that, there isn't really much to say. There isn't really anything new for the Black Ops 7. It's fun. It's just, it plays like a typical FPS like Call of Duty shooter. So, let's see if we get a kill here. Let's see. Ah, he shot me right in the face. Let's see if we can... Hang on. We're going to continue this conversation. We just need to get another kill. 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Eliminated. Let's steal his tag. Let's get his tag. Boop. Well, let me know your guys' thoughts on the Call of Duty gameplay during the beta. I'd love to hear. I mean, for me personally, it just plays like a Call of Duty game. There isn't much to talk about from that standpoint. But... I couldn't press the button. What happened there? I thought I was pressing my button. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. I mean, yeah, you get the Call of Duty effects. Look at that. You get explosions. I mean, the audio is pretty good, but man, you can't beat the Battlefield audio, that's for sure. Let's see. Can I pre-fire? All right, it worked. We got him. Tango down. Okay. And another thing about the gameplay, there is like a mechanic in here where you could wall run. I mean, it was introduced back in Black Ops 3, so is it really new? Not really. I would say it's not, but I would say it's been reintroduced to Black Ops 7. Let's see if we get another kill here. I do like this map. There is still, I don't know, there's just something about these Call of Duty maps. They just lack some character. Like, they're flashy, but they lack character and just the immersion. We got another kill. Nonchalant. I should have grabbed his tag. Sorry. I'm playing kill confirmed. Somebody just turned into a pile of meat next to me. And this is the perfect segue to talk about map design. I know I mentioned it a couple times this episode, but I really want to talk about here is, yeah, the maps are lacking character. I mean, they're flashy, they're shiny. You know, they function like Call of Duty maps. I just think there needs to be more variety in terms of assets and just overall creativity. I mean, everything on these maps isn't grungy, or it's very shiny and colorful, and it doesn't really resemble like a war almost. I heard somebody say, they said it looks and it feels like a museum, and yes, I would have to agree with that. I mean, the older Call of Duty maps had those that character that this game is, or these maps are missing. Can I get this guy running around? I mean, if they want to hire me to build some maps, hey, Activision, Treyarch, I'm right here. Let's put some fun maps together, okay? But you know, they're gonna have to be creative, okay? But yeah, I mean, like here, I guess it's kind of cool, but everything is just so clean. Like somebody, like a janitor just came through and started sweeping everything up. Where's the grunge? Where's the, like, the textures and materials are, I don't know. I think what I want to try and say is, like, I don't know if the maps are missing some contrast too between like different areas. It just seems like it all just merges together, and I don't know. Let's see if we get another kill before we talk about the overall creativity with Black Ops 7, which ties into what we just talked about, the map design and map aesthetics and stuff. Let me get your tag. No! Did you just steal that? Wow, I just got robbed. Caught on camera, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts on the Call of Duty map design too down in the comments below. I'd like to read all of them too. All your guys' opinions on the video games and stuff like that. It's fun. Alright, can we get a kill here or something? Oh my god. Let's see. I mean, yeah, for being a Call of Duty title, it's fast paced, it's, or FPS. I mean, it's hard to, when the game is relatively the same, every year. But like I said, with the map design lacking creativity, I don't think it's just in the map design. I just think Call of Duty is just lacking creativity as a whole in terms of story, characters, like plots and all sorts of stuff, backstories, pretty much everything. I think what they need to do is they just need to get together and, I wouldn't say reboot, but I would say fix the state of the game. I mean, oh, we got a defeat. We'll be right back. All right, we're back into a new map. This looks like a futuristic version of New York City. Anyways, overall, I think the creativity with Black Ops 7 just needs, or just a Black Ops franchise, Call of Duty franchise as a whole, just needs an entire shakedown, just an entire change in direction, because I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there's any creativity in this this game. I mean, for what it is fun, but man, it is lacking in the creativity department. Again, like, this map it's all shiny and futuristic. I guess that's like, I know it's the theme they're going for, but I've heard in past Call of Duties it's pretty much the same thing. There isn't really too much variety in these maps. Like, I mean, it's a legit museum here. Like, I could just, oh, wrong button. What's this, mount? Oh wait, no. Yeah, I don't. I mean, if I were to rate the maps right now in the creativity through 1 to 10, it'd be like a 4. All right, let's see if we get a kill for you guys watching, and then we will segue into animation. I wanted to talk about that. I really, as an animator, I have to touch on that topic. And this guy just went through the window, and I killed him. Okay, but yeah, I think the higher-ups at this point are just wasting the talent they have at their disposal. I'd like to hear, if you want to comment, I'd like to hear your thoughts on, like, just that too as well. Like, should the higher ups have like a creative shakedown and figure the game out, like figure the Souls game out? Okay, when you play a Call of Duty game, it's expected to play like Call of Duty and feel like Call of Duty with, some repetitive gameplay. However, there is one thing I think they do right, and that is the animation side of things. As I observed the gun animations in this game, from like reloading, shooting, to the change in movement while running or changing positions, they've really captured the believability of that. Like, I could see the animation reloads, see right there, are really cool to just look at, and it feels believable. I think they get that right. But in terms of just like the theme of the game, I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I do like all the animations. See, when you're walking and stuff like that, the gun sway, all sorts of stuff. They get that right, and it feels good. If they just dial in the theme and storyline and map design, I think we could have something that people are willing to play again. But listen, I find myself inspecting my weapon quite a bit, and I think I like using or toggling the animation inspect, or the inspect animation, just for fun, because I think it's it's definitely a satisfying animation, and I like that. I can't tell you why, but it's very entertaining. Okay. And it's been created by the talented individuals at the studio. Thank you guys, the animators over there. You guys are doing it. I like the animations. They're great. Even the character movement feels pretty good from like an animation standpoint. I like it. I like it. And that's something it seems like they take pride in too as well. Not just from a multiplayer standpoint, from like a campaign perspective as well. The facial animations are pretty good in this game. And I think with most video games, the facial animation can get uncanny really quick. Man, let's get some kills. Look at that, casual kills. I think there's like a spinning thing over here. Nice. But yeah, we'll get some more kills here, and we'll have another conversation really quick about just my overall feel, my overall thoughts on Black Ops the 7 beta here from me playing it. Okay, hang on. What is following me? What is that? Oh my god. But like I was saying, I just want to discuss briefly my overall thoughts on Dang it, couldn't stop it. Got one. All right, hang on. Here we go. We're gonna get we're gonna get his friend. Here we go. He's dead. Never mind. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Anyways, let's discuss my overall thoughts briefly as I die. This will help wrap things up. Look, I look forward to playing Call of Duty again for episodes. These are fun to make. We have chats and discuss things. It's fun. But the studio itself should really look at its creative direction entirely. Like, it is so out of whack right now. But if we're just taking the gameplay at its like face value and not talking about theme, yeah, it's a Call of Duty game. It's fun for what it is. I'll probably play it for a little bit and then wait for next year's Call of Duty. But I think them actually taking a couple years to make the game and adding in new mechanics, good storylines, you know, relatable characters, the whole shebang, and with fresh maps that aren't, you know, bland and lacking character and stuff like that. I think them taking a step back and saying, look, we can't make a Call of Duty every year because, you know, it showed at their next event that the state of multiplayer isn't in the, you know, it's not doing so hot. But I think them taking a step back and, you know, making a Call of Duty every couple of years, I think would be the right move. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that below. With that being said, I'm going to keep enjoying the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta. I'm going to make a few more episodes maybe on this, maybe one or two more. And now, I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm signing. We got to get one more kill. I am signing. Hang on. I am. Where'd he go? I am signing off. I'll see you guys later. Bye.